one thing I found now, and I can't generalize for all the younger generation, a lot of them don't want to work.
I don't know, because it's difficult
hunger,
because
when I was 22, 23, the hunger I had to make money and be out there labouring but I would do any job.
Yeah.
I was working in.
But you were going places. You were going places though.
What do you mean going places?
Like in terms of, surely you had some sort of idea or vision.
No, I just wanted to graft.
But why? But why?
Because
what was your motivation?
I think my motivation is that I know that as a man,
Yeah.
as a guy, a boy, whatever you want to call it, you have to work.
Brother, no one's gonna save you.
That's it. You have to grind.
Yeah.
But I was doing welding jobs. Well,
Yeah.
like, obviously the minimum wage is relevant to whatever time you're in.
Yeah.
But I was doing welding jobs for like £5.50 an hour.
I hear that.
Welding.
I get that. But I still feel like there must have been some.
And I think this internet has made people see how easy you can make money.
Yeah.
When you can just go and do bananas, apricot, bananas, and you can get paid from TikTok.
Yeah.
People thinking I ain't going out to work for 10 hours to get £80.
Yeah, I agree with you to an extent. I do feel like people have become desensitized to the struggle, essentially. Like in terms of like exactly like what you were saying.
Life is not going to be nice.
But playing devil's advocate.
Tyranny. Life is not going to be nice.
Playing devil's advocate. Let's say so you got employees, right?
Yeah.
You had employees.
Struggle, you see the thing about struggle. Struggle is not always good because like you can't go with a mentality that you need to struggle for your whole life because you might die tomorrow.
Yeah,
and you're right. You should.
I agree.
But I don't say. I always say that I contradict myself by saying we shouldn't applaud hard work all the time because it's about working smart. But you have to work hard before you can work smart in most cases.
To a degree.
And and what I'm seeing is that a lot of these younger guys, I'm not talking about the girls.
Yeah.
Younger guys.
Yeah.
Don't have that fire in their belly to graft.
Yeah.
They ain't got that fire. The fire in the belly that I saw a lot of my mates have. I don't think they have it.
It was a different time. I think life now is a lot softer, and like I feel like
it shouldn't be soft.
And I feel like
life is not
and
soft.
I feel like a lot of people are exposed to the money a lot earlier. Like for example, you go to college now, and like you got the kids there, they're wearing like £200-300 trainers. Were you wearing £300 trainers in college?
No,
right, there you go. So life's different now. But what I was trying to say is so like obviously you've had employees and you have employees etc. now. Like so. Let's say I was the cleaner because it's a good example. So
I've done cleaning jobs.
Yeah, you've done clean 100%. So and let's say I'm getting what I don't know, like £20 an hour. There's a certain level of effort I'm gonna put in, I think, or like that person will put in because there's no incentive for like let's say above and beyond in most jobs.
Okay, and this is my issue is this. And I'm going to generalize again. There is no boss or employee that sees someone in their team that makes their life easier that will not look after them. And if you're in that environment and it's not happening, leave.
Yeah, 100%.
Generally speaking,
I agree. Yeah.
If you're making my life, if I can go on holiday,
yeah,
whenever I want, and I've got the freedom because you're looking after my business, there's nothing within reason you ask me for I will not give to you.
Yeah.
Because you're making my life easier.
Yeah.
And people, and I think generally people don't understand that. And sometimes you're in workplaces where you're not appreciated, and if that's the case, leave. Like it's very important, and if you're not learning, leave. So basically, there's got to be some kind of progression, unless you're happy with where you are. Because sometimes people want the managerial role, they realize the pressure that's involved in being a manager and the responsibility, and then they go back to being a normal member of staff. So it's not for everybody, but people, from what I'm seeing, I'm generalizing because I'm only going from my experience.
Of course.
A lot of these young boys don't have the hunger to work.
Bro, it's like even the other day. The other day we was out. Where was we out on the weekend on Saturday?
Saturday was 3 shots.
Yeah. So after 3 shots,
I
said to Gabriel, I need to go back to the venue. Bear in mind, I knew the venue went that busy, but I knew the event was going to finish late, and my brethren Cleo that works for me, she was there working in it, and the other guy who was working with her, he lives in East. Problem is sometimes Ubers in the night don't want to come south. Yeah. So she might have to take an Uber from Forest Gate to somewhere like Greenwich, and grab an Uber from Greenwich to like maybe like Peckham or Sydenham, then grab another Uber from there. Yeah. I said, nah man, we're going, like the man them in the car, Kate was in the car, Matthew's in the car. I said, we're going 254. Man's driven down there. It was the 20th anniversary. They've had the best time. Yeah. You get me? I've gone in there, like helped clean up the toilets and the urinals. I always clean them myself. Bar new people that come to my venue and throw tissue in the urinals and cigarette butts. You're fed up. So I clean those myself. You get me? So
Yeah.
man has to put gloves.
Why do you do that?
Huh?
Because I would say it's because you care.
Yeah.
Because you care.
And you know what it is? Yeah, I don't pay them to be cleaners, innit?
Yeah.
So like they're doing the extra helping me clean. So like until the cleaner starts, I have to do that, innit? So
Yeah.
anyway, now I've done all of that, helped speed up the process. You get me? Like done the hard bits. Then she's like, "Rah, I didn't think he was coming." I said, "Mate, you've been here all day. I was out at 3 shots doing
Yeah.
up enjoyment. Greenwich is 25 minutes away."
Yeah.
I said, no. I said to the man, I'm coming to pick you to drop you home.
Yeah.
So I dropped Gabriel home, dropped Matt home, dropped her home. And I came home and I said, right, you know what? Like, for me, it's minor because all these people, they put into my life. Gabriel puts into my life by being here. Matthew's done things for me all throughout growing up. You know what I mean? Cleo helps me with this. She used to be my gym partner as well.
Yeah.
So, like, for me, like, it goes back to what Gabriel said. If someone is making life easier for you to go on holiday when you want to, and they're you're gonna go above and beyond for them.
Yeah.
You
You
get
do
what I'm
things.
saying?
Yeah.
Where like certain times, like Cleo might say something to me, and I'm like, yeah, I could do that.
But the thing is, a lot of places aren't like that. Like, for example, like businesses that have like multiple like sites or venues, for example, they're not like that. Like, for example, McDonald's, for example.
Yeah.
I can work in McDonald's for 4 years, do the same job, make the same wage, and make the same money, and no one cares.
Yeah, they're also
There we go.
Then you got places like Google who make sure that they're smart. Their staff could stay there the whole day without realizing because they got gym there. They provide breakfast, dinner, lunch.
But
you get what I'm saying?
Even with that though,
they make your life so easy that you don't even want to leave work.
Yeah.
Once
They
again,
trap
you
you.
have to look
Yeah.
at the industry you're in, and and it's going to sound really bad.
Go on.
The kind of people that work for you. So I've worked at McDonald's,
Yeah.
and I think generally speaking, the majority of people who work at McDonald's are probably under the age of 25. Generally,
okay.
you're going to have
Yeah,
people
yeah,
that are
yeah.
fair, but generally it's usually the younger lot who
Yeah.
work there. And I don't know whether I cared about all of that extra stuff. It was just a job to
Yeah.
pay me bills.
100%.
And I think McDonald's generally is what it is, a job to pay
Yeah,
your
yeah.
bills. When you're talking about Google, I think Google's more of a career
Yeah.
when you're in that environment.
Yeah.
More time at that age group, you still live at home with your parents and that. So you just wanted a little money to buy your clothes and
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
What was your first job?
Iceland. I got it on my 16th birthday, literally on my birthday.
And how long was you working there for?
3 years. Yeah, but you know what it is? I worked in a branch where I got along with everyone like properly. Then what happened was one of my brothers was working at M&S and said, "Rah, you know, you're not getting paid that well, you know." I said, "Rah, how much you getting?" They're like, "Rah, this amount." Brother, I was
Applied
at
for the job and left.
Yeah, I left straight away, but
Yeah.
straight away I got the job the next day. Started at M&S. M&S paid better. I took
What did you prefer, M&S or Iceland?
M&S.
Okay. That because of the money or the
Nah,
quality of customers?
it was between the staff and the customers. So the people I worked with in M&S, like, you know, where do we come from? No,
Yeah.
Suavo. That was on the mic the other day. Me, Suavo, another Matthews from Hackney, couple girls from Northwest. So we're all around the same age.
Yeah.
So it just felt like you was getting paid to go
Yeah.
to a play scheme.
Yeah.
with teenagers.
Yeah.
So it's like we're all 19 at the same time.
So they didn't have to offer you much to.
Yeah, you just
So
you were hanging with your brethren.
So it was a commodity then. They didn't have to give you much for you to kind of
but the
jump
thing
sides.
is, but the thing is,
But that's like a lot of jobs though.
but the thing is,
A lot of
that,
jobs
yeah,
are like that.
I don't feel like I was even working that hard there. I was a bit smarter where I used to ask to start 5:30 and do the stockroom shift, and the reason why is because I knew by 7 when I've got all the things out of the truck and they're all lined up, everyone's coming at 7. But because I got along with everyone, I didn't have to push it all the way in. So it's like you lot all coming in. Oh yeah, babe, could you take it there?
Yeah.
So everyone's done my work.
Yeah.
So by the time it hits like 9,
Yeah.
I ain't really got nothing to do. So I'm getting
Yeah.
paid till like 1:30.
Yeah.
Just floating around. Sometimes we're in the lift playing cards.
So you doing that at Iceland? How can you complain or be upset about
wait,
people not cleaning your
but-
venue properly?
but hear
Because
the
it's the
joke,
same.
No, but hear the joke. Everything was done to perfection. I just did it quicker than the time allocated. But this is where the managers like me. So something would happen like
Yeah.
the freezers. One time the fridges and freezers broke
Yeah.
down in the whole venue.
Yeah.
no one to stay here overnight.
Yeah.
I said, leave it to me. The next morning, everything is, you get me?
Hmm.
They was like, like, you literally filmed 8 hours. I said, yeah, it's mine now.
Yeah.
Because they liked me, because on the times you needed me, I was willing to do the extra.
What was your
innit?
first job?
I worked in Domino's.
Was that doing cooking? Or
Yeah, I was in the kitchen and Domino's.
Oh,
I was
serious?
making pizzas and
You say you
cutting.
can make pizza for the man then?
Yeah.
So you've been wasting your talent. All this time you can
No,
be
it was
making
terrible.
pizza.
It was a
And
terrible
What
job.
was your motivation for? Was it just I wanted a job? Whether it was going to be Domino's,
Yeah,
or KFC,
yeah.
or
So
Curry's, or
I was
just a job?
16. I wasn't living in London. I was 16. I was in college. I wanted money.
Okay.
Hastings, like Brighton side, like Eastbourne, out that way. I was there for 2 years. I did 2 year stint. My mum moved, and then I was gonna stay with my dad for a bit, but that didn't work out. So I went there, and I was there for about 2 years. Finished college there. But yeah, no, it's Domino's. So I was under
What was your
the.
experience of your first job?
It was terrible, bro. And the
Why?
guy, it was alright, cool. So the first things first. So it was £3.78 an hour, right? So I was making that was like the minimum for under 18.
Yeah.
So I was making that. My commute there was long because I had to ride my bike there. So it was about like 40 minutes there, 40 minutes back. These are football times, bro. It's different, bro. It's different. I was kicking ball. But yeah, so there was that. I wasn't really making much from it. Other people were making more money from like their jobs than I was. But it was the only thing that was available, and I wanted money. So I said that was my motivation. I just wanted money. I just wanted to work.
And what would you say your experience was like with management?
My manager was racist to me. That's why I left.
Okay. Was that covertly or overtly? Was it in your face?
No, it was in my face, but it was ignorant type.
How many
So
hours,
he
how many
made
hours
it
a week were you doing there?
like 25, and then college on
25?
top. Yeah,
25.
yeah,
That's what, less than...
That's about £80 a week.
Yeah.
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 So when you think about
Yeah,
£80 a week.
for 25
That's
hours.
£320 a month.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
yeah, there you go.